Hey folks, Deano here again. This time taking a look at yet another Demoniacal Fits offerings. Yep, this is getting a bit of a joke now. Demoniacal Fits figures seem to be getting to me a lot quicker than the official ones these days. I guess we have Brexit to thank for that. But yeah, honestly, before we start, I have been waiting for Super Saiyan 4 Goku for the past 3 months. Honestly, I am not exaggerating. They keep delaying him. I don't know why. This guy came out after Goku, and Demoniacal Fit have already got him out. I really don't know what's going on with Tamashi these days. I really don't. But yeah, anyway, let's take a look at Ultimate Time Ranger, or as everyone else would call him, Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, from Dragonball Heroes. Yay, they're starting to go into some lesser known brands of Dragon Ball. But yeah, let's take a look at the box first of all. So, yep, kind of wide for a Demoniacal Fit box. That's because of one of the accessories it comes with, which is rather nice. But yeah, you've got a nice red picture of him on the front. Ultimate Time Ranger. I'm not entirely sure what the... I'm guessing those are Chinese writing. Demoniacal Fit made in China. Or Chinese kanji, rather. And you've got some posies on the back. So yeah, throw that out of the way real quick. Bring Vegito in. So yeah, let me know if the camera seems a bit better. I tweaked the settings and it's now 60 FPS, at least on the camera. So yeah, let me know. So in terms of accessories, first of all, he comes with an assortment of hands, which I'll get to in a second. He comes with a yellow version of Zamasu and Goku Black's Keyblade, which is pretty decent. In Dragon Ball Heroes, Vegito does use the key sword quite a bit. And you have this behemoth, which is amazingly painted and sculpted. It's basically this at the bottom, but with the slashing effect. And that's basically his signature attack in Heroes. I mean, I'm saying that as if he doesn't have a key sword attack normally, but it does work a bit different in that. So yeah, in terms of faces, he comes with smirking face, which makes him look a bit evil, same as the Vegito blue one. Comes with teeth gritted face, and he comes with yelling face. New to this figure, which I believe they actually did put this face in their accessory pack, which I haven't bought because I only have one Vegito blue from them. A normal grimace face, or sort of scowling face, which I think for Super Saiyan 4 Vegito in particular really fits him, because the Xeno Goku and Vegito, Xeno Goku and Vegeta in Heroes are much more serious than the normal timeline versions. So yeah, that looks really good on him. And it makes him look less evil, which is always a bonus. Yeah. Finally, you have an assortment of hands, some of which are a bit questionable, I'll be honest. You've got Kamehameha hands. You have a Come At Me hand. You have a throat grabbing hand. You have one of the straight either Key Blast hands or doubles up as the key sword hand. You also have a pair of splayed open hands. For some reason, the Super Vegeta pointing towards him hand. The Goku instant transmission hand. I almost forgot the name of the attack there. Yeah, I do believe he uses the instant transmission, so that's fair enough. And finally, he comes with the Ki Blast, the Kamehameha hand for the final Kamehameha, even though he doesn't come with the final Kamehameha. I'm not sure why Demoniacal Fit decided to include that. If you're going to use that, you might as well use the hand that came with Vegito Blue. Don't know why they done that, but there it is. So yeah, let's finally get into what everyone wants to know. Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. So if I bring in Vegito Blue here, you will notice that he is slightly taller, not by much. I do wish he would have been slightly taller because Super Saiyan 4 does make you taller. That is official. However, I know the official Tamashii Super Saiyan 4 Goku doesn't actually add any height either, so I'll let them off with it. Yeah, but you can clearly see from there, it's a heavy retool of the Vegito Blue. You can tell why they decided to make this. But yeah, the only sort of difference in the hair I can see is they've sort of taken away some of the extra detail lines. Obviously because Super Saiyan 4 doesn't have as much detail to it. But yeah, apart from that, it's a very heavy retool. It really is. One thing to note though is the hair is not exactly the same. As you can see there, that one's flat. This one has a sort of design to it, and it connects straight to the neck. Yeah, do these faces fit on the official? They do. Yeah, so that's something, I guess. So for some reason, they've redesigned the head, even though it still fits with the official sort of figure. Not sure why. But yeah, like I keep saying, it's a heavy retool. I can deal with that. It doesn't really look bad at all, in my opinion. Some people I was talking with did say that they thought he was too thin to be Super Saiyan 4, and I don't really agree. Like, I know Goku in particular is supposed to be a really bulky Super Saiyan 4, but if you check Dragon Ball Heroes, Vegito is closer to Vegeta in terms of his body mass, whereas Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is closer to Goku. So yeah, I'd say this fits quite well. I'm very happy with it. I also had a discussion with someone about the neck, saying that the fur should go right up to the neck. I don't think that's accurate either, either to Heroes or GT. You can see they have actually sculpted the little bit that starts coming in, but Kong got that completely wrong and just gave him red all the way across his neck, which, no, that doesn't look right at all. They have made it so that the inner joint, the butterfly joint, does actually look as though it's the fur. But yeah, I will concede it's not as well designed as Kong's. There's a bit of loose paint on him there. It's not as well designed as Kong's, but it's better looking, in my opinion. I know that's a strange thing to say, and I know I'm really going off on a tangent about it, but that's just how I feel, to be completely honest. But yeah, let's finally get into talking about the figure. So the head has the extra back piece. It's just off of the neck, so you can actually use the movement slightly. The face plates are a bit loose though. Just like the Goku, these pieces are on a swivel. I believe it's a ball peg, so that you can lay it flat on the body and it still looks good. The muscle definition could be a bit better on the abs and things like that. It's almost like they've used too much paint. But yeah, apart from that, totally fine with that. The skirt piece is very soft, rubbery plastic. His tail, I know this is a downside from both Kong's and the official Goku. He uses the old style, just peg into the bum approach, whereas Kong and Super Saiyan 4 Goku have like an actual wrist peg down there for it. But what you're going to do, you've got some rather decent heavy shading down at the legs, which does make sense because most of the time this skirt piece will cover it. But yeah, I am quite happy with the figure overall. I really am. In terms of articulation, same as your standard Goku, it's just heavily modified. Head can look down that much, can look up that much, can swivel, is a bit hindered by the hair. Neck does go side to side a little bit, not too much. Butterfly joint goes out quite nicely. Bicep swivel, double joint at the elbow, hinge and peg at the wrist. You've got the standard pull up for the abs. You can go down that much and go up that much. You get a tiny wee gap there if you do though. Swivel at the waist, standard legs, and kick out that far. Double jointed knees. You can't really get back much. Really can, but it's just hindered a little bit by the skirt. You can go out rather well. His feet are actually better designed than the official one. They can go down really well. Nice pivot for the ankle and toe articulation. So yeah, all in all, I know I keep giving this figure praise, but honestly it deserves it. It seems as though Demoniacal Fit is almost competing with Kong at this point. Like, this is the third or fourth time they've revealed the same figure as Kong, although I do know this one's been in production for over a year, because I can remember talking about it. Don't know how long Kong's has been in production for, but I do know, and I will be releasing a video about all of Demoniacal Fit's newest figures soon. I do know they're releasing a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, which Kong has just released as well. Obviously Demoniacal Fits looks better. I really don't know how Demoniacal Fit keeps doing that, considering the fact that Kong charges more. But yeah, before I go, let's just show the effect piece on, shall we? And yes, I know I've rambled in this video quite a bit. I've just been rather excited to get this figure, if I'm completely honest. So yeah, what is his Dokkan Battle pose? I believe it's something like that. So yeah, it is very, very heavy. But you can't deny it doesn't look fantastic. I think I will actually display him like that, with the effect piece. But you will need a stand to hold him up, and the effect piece up, and your life. But yeah, that'll do it for this review, folks. And I'll see y'all later.